It is one of the largest film festivals in the Southeast, bringing in all types of films for audiences to enjoy, and a few of the directors come to town as well. One of them joins us this morning, Mia Tate. She's worked with Antonio Banderas, Martin Sheen, George Clooney, and she's bringing her film, Campesino, to the festival. Good morning. Tell me about it.
Good morning.
It sounds interesting because you went to Cuba to film this, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
you're looking at farmers down there, but tell me about the situations you found.
Well, we went to Cuba. There was some. The film is about Cuban tobacco farmers, but it's about a photographer that's been photographing the same Cuban tobacco farmers for over 15 years.
Wow.
So it was his images that got me there. And
what about the images? What struck you?
He is an amateur photographer with just this brilliant eye, and his faces are so beautiful. So I had been looking at his photographs for a long time and knew I wanted the stories behind those faces.
So, and faces tell the story in this, but
yes.
it's interesting that the stills got you there to film and to meet the people. What did you find when you went down there and started talking to these people? Did they say, I just remember the guy taking pictures of, why are you here, or what?
The beauty about filming in Cuba is they don't have TV or movies necessarily, so they had no concept of what I was doing.
Right.
I just took the film back to them, which was really exciting, and I think they were kind of like, I'm on the screen.
Yeah,
like they have no
yeah.
idea. They'd be like, that's me. So they were just so welcoming and open and generous and smart and witty, and I mean, just amazing people, very inspiring.
You're bringing this here to River Run in an area that has a great history with tobacco, which is in some ways going away here, but down there it's thriving. Do you think you get a reaction here maybe because that particular part of agriculture has such root here?
I hope so. I think that's a neat connection that I'm bringing it here. In the end, this is kind of about the resilience of farmers and their spirit and, you know, hands in the dirt kind of living, simplicity and coming together.
I think people who have a 9-to-5 job don't understand what you're talking about here when you talk about the resilience of farming. They're dependent they're dependent on things that are out of their control, weather and things like that, and how good the seed is, and that's their life. That's success to them for the whole year.
Yes, and they don't own their crops. Everything's owned by the government, so they're the working hands of the land that they're put on. What
do you hope people will learn from this? Of course, it's a wonderful, I guess, portrait of people. It's also a look at a different culture than ours. But what do you want people to learn from it?
I would love for people to learn that we're all in this together, we're connected, and that bygone eras are something to cherish and to slow down, and the simplicity and the generosity of people who have very little is something that hugely inspires me. I actually moved to a ranch in post-production.
Really?
So I was very inspired by their way of life, their way of slowing down and community and connecting.
And I understand the movie is showing tonight at Aperture.
Yes.
What's the showtime? Do you know?
8:30 tonight.
8:30.
And then Thursday at 5.
Now, will you be at some of the performances to answer questions and things like that? So.
That's my favorite. The Q&As after, this is a feel-good film, and I love that about it. And our Q&As have been really fun and kind of emotional, and I love Fest.
That's interesting. We appreciate you coming in. We appreciate you talking about it. But I tell you, this is a great opportunity to see something, and as we said, not only a film about faces and people, but also about culture and learn something from it too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brad.
The River Run Film Festival, by the way, continues through April 14th. You can go to River Run Film, find out about all the performances, but again, this one in particular showing tonight at Aperture.
You know, having a